Hello Triumph family, my name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Oyam, and this is Triumph Women Beating the Odds, where we delve into uplifting stories that address important topics and offer support to one another through our shared journeys. In this week's episode, we explore the mission of an AI advocate dedicated to propelling Africa's digital transformation, showcasing how her vision serves as a beacon of hope for the continent's technological advancement, or how I love young women doing big stuff. Nakawalya Patricia is the co-founder of Otic Foundation, a leading social enterprise in Uganda focused on advancing artificial intelligence and emerging technologies. Committed to transforming Africa's digital landscape, the foundation is officially endorsed by the Ugandan Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. Patricia and her team have set an ambitious mission to train over 1 million AI talents by 2030. Oh, hi, Patricia.
Hello, Doctor.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm going to mention your age, 24, right?
Exactly, that's my age. Yeah.
I'm doing that because I'm really proud. You know, I'm happy that I'm seeing young people. Those days when we used to do stuff like that, who would think we're too ambitious.
Yeah.
And now young people are coming up and are even more ambitious than we ever were. So tell us your story, Patricia.
Well, I'm going to begin by introducing myself. My name is Nakawalya Patricia. I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
I grew up in a family of 4, with 3 boys, and I'm the only girl.
Okay.
So my journey, how I've made it here, and first of all, I really want to thank God. It has really been God from day one.
Yeah.
As a girl, it's a difficult journey because even way back, for a parent to send a girl child at campus, university, they're like, will she really finish?
Yeah.
So finishing my university, stepping out and being bold has really been an inspiration, firstly to me and to my family as well.
Okay.
Most especially my father. He's a very supportive dad.
Okay.
And my big brothers and my mom.
You're the last one.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you know, it's you're the last one and the only girl. I feel like you were spoiled, and I'm just trying to connect the ambitious girl and then the girl who's the last born and only girl that should appear spoiled. But then you are focused on doing something that benefits not only you but the entire community. How does this come about?
I believe every African homestead has different values and cultures.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up my dad treating me like a normal child. The way he would treat a boy child, it's the same exactly treatment he would give to me. There was no exception in my house. If they're giving us 5K pocket money, my dear girl, you go with the 5K. So it's sort of brought in me a culture of being resilient, looking out for the best and standing out as a girl.
No special treatment.
No special treatment at any one point. And my big brothers have really been key in this journey. They've been very supportive, looking out to me, giving me advice and making sure that I'm in the right case.
Yeah.
Maybe also meeting the right people. It has she's not been a journey of knowing it all.
Okay.
There's a point where I met the right team, the right people that I exactly needed at that particular point in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of family are you from? Are you well-to-do, middle income?
I'm not really well versed with the categories. I can say average family.
Average. Daddy had some.
Yeah, and call it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because why I want to know that is because most times people who have come out to become amazing individuals have had very humble backgrounds, and it is on rare occasions that you find people that have had it. You know, people believe that those that have had it all growing up.
Yeah.
Still have it all when they're grown, and yet there are people who have had it all when they're growing up and then lose it all as an adult, and it's amazing to see a young woman start on this journey, and now you have your own company, you know, Otic. Tell me the journey to that.
Well, I'd love to start with, I wanted to be a lawyer in the first place, but I had a very strict dad, still strict up to now. He told me, my daughter, I don't pay school fees for liars.
Okay.
So if you want to do arts, you're definitely going to pay your own school fees. And I actually had to take the same journey like my big brothers. The whole family did sciences. And well, here comes me who wants to do history. And my dad is like, no, you have to do BCM. I'm like, okay, daddy, I'm not really well at biology. I can go for MEG. So I did MEG in my A-level, and I graduated.
MEG, that is mathematics, economics, and
geography.
MEG and geography. Okay.
Yeah, so I enrolled my career for a bachelor's degree in quantitative economics.
Okay.
And my stay at campus, it's been really an interesting journey.
Okay.
I wanted to explore because I entered the science field not really knowing what exactly I wanted to do. Because I didn't know about it and I didn't have it in the bigger picture. So I joined campus and I met a group of beautiful and amazing people that was so passionate about technology, and I felt the nudge to go and follow it up and see what my journey could turn out. And also the society saying that after you graduate, there are no jobs out there. Girl, you have to find what you're going to do. At least you take a shortcut and get married. Okay. But if you want to stand out, you definitely have to do something that is outstanding, and I had to go for technology. Yeah.
So when you started the technology, were you really working for a company, for a technological company while at campus, or?
No, actually, I was working for a technological company, but there were a few outreaches in universities for artificial intelligence, and I got in touch with some of the people that were doing it, and I was able to organize the first ever AI artificial intelligence session for my college, with the statistics and planning, and many people came through, and that's where it all started. Yeah, and I felt I would really make an impact if I followed into something that I wanted to explore.
Was that before you opened up a company?
No, it wasn't before I opened up the company. I had the nudges because I wanted to do something different, something that could make me outstanding. I like being outstanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I like being noticed and like doing things that are actually impacting the world, that are changing communities. So before I started the company, I met a group of young people. I could say they were quite older than me, but they were tech enthusiasts. They were very passionate about technology, and they had the zeal to teach young people, expose them to these realities that are very far from us because of the curriculum that we are working in. So when I met up with them, that's where it all spanned from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. So, you said your entire family is in tech.
No, they did sciences. All my big brothers are engineers.
Engineers,
yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
And then now you are in tech, that is ICT.
Yeah.
When I was having a brief conversation with you earlier, you said ICT is just a little bit of it. Can you explain that?
ICT in full is information, communication, and technology. I believe it's a far different conversation from the technology that we are doing right now. Because in high school, when we did sciences, I had to structure it with ICT, but it was more of a basic and fundamental understanding. Just know how to operate a computer, operate this operating system, and that is it. So why I say it's just ICT, a small portion of technology, because artificial intelligence is big. It's the big dog right now, and many companies around the world, the USA, they're all focusing on artificial intelligence. So the reason as to why ICT is just a small portion is because on the global stage, they don't talk about ICT. They're talking about far different things. Artificial intelligence in nuclear energy, artificial intelligence in biosciences, how artificial intelligence can prolong life. So that's how far it has gone. So maybe in the African landscape, we are still doing the skilling and awareness, letting people know that, you know, artificial intelligence is not going to take your job. It's actually here to make work much easier for you. Yeah.
So what is it in your journey of artificial intelligence and education that you feel was a challenge that now that you have overcome, you can overcome just about anything?
Well, I could say this field is male dominated. There's so many male people. So if you're a girl and you're standing out, there's this bias of maybe she's not competent enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we need a male figure. Maybe she'll not be able to deliver. But having been given an opportunity by the right people and in the right places, I feel I've been able to stand out. I feel like a giant right now, I could say.
Girl. Yes, it's amazing when I see young people, young women especially, taking up fields that have been shunned by very many people. And of course, the criticism that comes around it. And you're ready to stomach it, and you're fine with like hitting the bottom and then rising up again, regardless of whatever people might say, or regardless of the challenges that come with it.
Yeah.
And of course, when you say you love to stand out, it's something I always tell young people, that every time you go into a place, make sure they know your name. Never leave a place without that person or particular person knowing your name, because your name is what builds your network. Your name is what gets you the next invite. So until we come back, let us take a short break. Welcome back from that short break. I am Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Oyam, and I'm right here with Nakawalya Patricia, an amazing AI advocate. Oh, today we are speaking tech. So if you're a tech girl or man or boy, please, let's continue this conversation. And Patricia.
Yes, please.
Now, AI. You know, when I think AI, I'm remembering the AI artificial intelligence models, the humans that they brought up that can replace other. Are you looking that direction?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really, because I believe artificial intelligence is for all.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter at what point you hop onto the boat, so long as you're able to harness its power and use it to deliver to the best of which you want it to give.
When you say that artificial intelligence, you want people to know that artificial intelligence has not come to take on their jobs, and yet we've seen very many come up, and they seem like they're proper replacement for a human.
Okay, so I would like to approach this from the African perspective.
Okay.
Firstly, the AI conversation in Uganda and Africa as a whole is different from the global stage. I believe taking away jobs is just a small portion of what artificial intelligence can do.
Okay.
So I believe before we look at the negative side of a thing, we should look at its potential and its positivity it can create, firstly in our community and also as Uganda as a whole. So the bigger picture here is to position Uganda as a major global AI stakeholder on the global platform. Yeah. And also create employment for Ugandans, the youth. It's 4.5% unemployment among the youth. Okay. And I believe we can use artificial intelligence to create as much employment as we could create in Uganda.
I want to understand, you have a target. Targets. How is that going?
Well, apparently, we have so far scaled 2,500 plus individuals in artificial intelligence skills, basically in skills in Python and machine learning, Power BI, data analytics, and generative AI, how to chat GPT, Gemini, cybersecurity. And it's something that we are looking on diversifying. We are soon launching a national AI, it's a national free AI skilling initiative, free of charge. You just need to carry yourself to that venue and study artificial intelligence. It's going to be around Uganda, different regions in Uganda. Okay. Yes.
So there's been a lot of a hullabaloo about chat GPT and people, everybody, I don't bother writing anymore. I use chat GPT, but when you actually use it, you realize it is a bit monotonous. You see, the choice of words is, you can even see inspirational, and like the words are sort of like the same, which is different from when an individual actually sits down to have their own language in a written document, to use their own language. So how is that playing out? Because I don't want people to get confused, because when you read documents these days, they almost have the same kind of flow. And that is AI. It's as if AI wants to take us to a direction that we need to follow, and this is exactly how sentence structuring has to be like, and yet there is a lot of creativity in writing. Don't you feel like AI is taking away creativity of the human being?
It's actually not taking away any creativity, because ChatGPT is a chatbot. So what the input that you put in that bot will determine the result you're going to get. So if you put in garbage, you get garbage out. So it begins on having the specific prompts that you actually want to have. So if you put in a specific prompt, you get the outcome. It gets back to you, the individual, to sit down and analyze, is this what I really wanted? That's when your creativity comes in, because without you, the chatbot cannot generate its own prompts. You have to prompt it. So you keep your creativity part. And on the global AI stage, one of the skills that are coming up, because where we are heading, we see humans and robots and machines. So the creativity part, the analytical and problem solving part, the counseling part is going to be one of the most important and special skills that a person could ever have. So how are you balancing all those things that you're doing? You're planning this, planning that. Have a good team. If you have a good team, anything can be done. How many people do you have in the team? Well, a number. We have full-time employees and volunteers. We do volunteering roles as well. How are you managing with the funding? With the funding? Oh, that's a beautiful question. Well, with the funding part, we're the main funders of the organization. It all begins with the passion and the vision that you're carrying as an individual, because everyone has their dream that they want to fund. So no one is going to come out of the blue and wants to fund you. However, we apply for grants and engage with different stakeholders that can provide funding as well. So who is buying this? Who is buying this? Yes. Who is buying your technology? Who is buying your story? Who is buying your vision? Quite a number of people, I could say, beginning from the international community, because we have international partnerships that we have secured with different organizations in the US and across the world. So I believe the white man is so now interested in Africa. It's the next big dog in this conversation. We're not the next big dog. We've always been a big dog. That's why they all come down here to get the minerals. Well, we deep frog always. We just deep frog. We find something rolling and we hop on it. We never really have to go down and craft something. So yeah, the people that are buying this is the international community and the youth in Uganda, because we are working on a partnership with a US firm that is going to hire people in Uganda remote working. So we want to kill this narrative of, after you've graduated, I can only work in Uganda. If I don't get a job in Uganda, well, I'm unemployed. So we are looking at getting remote jobs for people in Uganda. You're in Uganda, but you're working for a company in the Silicon Valley, in USA, across the world. Now that is what we're talking about. Well, young people out there, don't sit back. Use whatever knowledge and skills and your passion to do something that you do best, and of course earn a living through it. But guess what? The one most important thing that I picked from Patricia here is that you need to choose your network carefully. If you're in a community, in campus, in your workplace, who are you connecting with? Who are you having conversations with? She chose to have conversations with tech enthusiasts, and look where she is right now co-founding a company, a tech company and spearheading the AI industry in Uganda, so you can also do it. My name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Oyam, and this is Triumph Women Beating the Odds. Let's take this conversation online on Triumph Women UG and at Girl from Oyam. Until next time, God bless you.